Okay, so the first step is we need a remote control car. And even though I love Amazon, I'm pretty sure I can find one cheaper. It's 11 o'clock at night, and apparently I'm going to do an unboxing video. So I thought I could save a couple bucks by going to Ross. I didn't really, 17 bucks, but the batteries are apparently included, so I will associate that with the markup. It's still a cheap RC car. And if you're wondering, why would you do these things at 11 at night? Because I have children. Oh, look at that. See? Amazon might have saved me $2, but how would I ever get that kind of awesomeness? Like the I'm actually kind of amazed, like, if you look at the paintwork on this, it's, like, decent. I almost feel bad that I'm gonna tear this thing apart. Almost. And yeah, that right there, ready to run, all batteries included. That's probably why this thing was at Ross. I wonder how many of these they knocked out before they realized they forgot to put batteries in them. Okay, we are going to need a couple things, and I don't know. Okay, that box is empty. And, ooh, chicken dinner. We have some silicone, clear. What else do we need? Okay, sounds good. We have the secret ingredient, the mousetrap. So here's what we have. We have guidelines. It has to be cheap, and we can't do any electronicals, which means we're going to use a mechanical solution. Also, white wine will give you a headache. So, yeah, just personal note. You know, GoPros are awesome, except for the whole fact where I can't physically zoom in on things. So let's start by splitting this thing in twain.
Hey, look, this guy's flying. Look.
Oh, he's cool. Is that your Halo guy?
Yeah.
Nice. That's it's easy enough. Okay. So the issue that I have is that I can't make electronics modifications, but I kind of want to move these lights. I might just be able to undo the goop and move them. But I think we're going to have to take that apart too. So the whole idea here is I want to be able to mount this to the front of this car. And I thought that I might have to take a nip off the nose here to make it fit. The thing is, I can't get in the way of the steering components. If you look, as they turn, they come inboard. So I can't really push this much into the car. Now looking at the clearance, I might be able to actually mount something underneath. So there we have a L bracket. And that might just do what we need it to do to clear the front end if it'll work. Another reason I'm trying to do it without molesting the entire car is because, well, my son will get really angry because he's kind of grown attached to it. That I did not expect. My bad. Okay, so now we have some clearance issues here on the front. Those were expected. So I'm going to take a little off here, and then once I bolt it in place, I'm going to cut the tips off those. So now we have our mouse trap mounted at the front of our car. The idea here is not to hurt anybody, but to annoy people. I can drive the car into somebody's ankle and just give them a little snap. Now, it should be noted, I thought about using a rat trap at first. I'm not evil, so we're just going with a mouse trap. The thing is, mounting a mouse trap to something, as fun as that is, just doesn't really get the idea across. So we need to make this look adorable. So I'm thinking we make it look like a mouse or a rat with a trap on the front of it. Yeah. One thing I do want to make sure is that I do something about these tires. They don't have a lot of traction. So what I thought I could do is put a thin layer of silicone on them to make them a little more tacky, stickier, I guess, like a soft compound racing tire. Now I want to note it, I actually didn't go out and buy this, I had it. I would never go through this much thought. My luck, I'll glue the tire into the wheel well. There we go. Now I have all-weather tires. Okay, so I spent about 5 minutes looking through all the craft stuff to find something to make this look like a rodent. I thought that I had felt. It turns out I have foam, which is great, except it's not going to really contour well. And I just couldn't find anything black with the fur texture, something soft to work. And you probably already reached the conclusion. I cut off a little piece of that from this. So, make it look black. Now the goal is to make it look mouse ratty. So I'm going to glue this to here, and then I have to come up with ears or eyes or something. Now if you're wondering if Super 77 will stick to the screen of a GoPro, it will! So now what we have to do is try to apply this, but we can't put it all on at one time because we need to at least try to get it to fit into the grooves a little bit. Oh, this is going to be fun. That actually follows the little grooves pretty well. I'll be darned. Alright, so is it my best work ever? No. Will it suffice? Well, for my first attempt at ever covering a car in fabric, I think that'll work. Now the most important part of anything is expression. Whether it's art, or your face, or art. So what we want to do is make sure this thing's adorable. I'm thinking just like that. Oh, it's cute! You know what? I think if Dodge would have done this in the first place, it would have sold more Vipers. Boop! Now I'm not going to give it teeth, because I kind of want to maintain the cuteness of it. We're going to give it little ears, though. That'll be... How am I going to give it ears? Crap. Okay, one little round ear. We kept a little on the top, so it'll hold together, even though I'm going to stick it together. And then we left tabs. And with those tabs, I'll be able to stick on his little ears. Oh, man. Okay. Now I'll do the whiskers, since I don't have to work around it. Yeah, right about there. Spider webs everywhere. A little too much hot glue. Oh god, it's... Oh, it's like I walked through a spider web. Oh. Well, I'm glad I did that on camera. Okay. Hold that in place and let my finger burn for a little bit. Okay. Adorable little tail.
Yeah.
Do you like it better than it was before?
Uh-huh.
Is it adorable?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Mouse.
Mouse?
Yeah.
Would you just call it Mouse?
Yeah.
Nothing more creative there?
Yeah.
Alright. I guess we're calling it Mouse. So, let's take her for her maiden mousy voyage. It didn't get my feet, thankfully. You want to see what it does if it gets my feet?
Yeah.
Oh, see, it doesn't hurt that bad. It just gets you.
Oh. It hurts?
No, it doesn't hurt. Okay, yeah, that stung a little. Look at that cute little mouse butt.